Welcome to my happy place where colors swirl and hearts embrace. Happy Place Creations, my happy place.
Welcome to Happy Place Creations, everyone. Today we're going to do the skull mold again. Only this time I'm going to try it with clear resin and the metallic inks one more time. I need to know what's going to happen. I wanted to do the mica powder, but it's just sticking in my brain, this mold. But I want to try it with the clear resin first. So that's what we're going to try today. I'm just shaking up the metallic alcohol ink, and it doesn't have a brand name on it. That's why I haven't listed it. But here's the label, in case you're trying to figure out what kind I'm using. It just doesn't have a manufacturer on it. So I apologize why I haven't put the manufacturer on it, because I don't know. So, but you want to make sure you shake up your bottles really well and make sure the covers are on. I'm wearing my shirt for that day I didn't have the cover on good. Alrighty, so let me mix up some resin and we'll get started.
Little bubbles floating free, dancing where the air should be. Round and shiny, light as a dream, drifting through the chamber's gleam. Pop, 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 one by one, the vacuum pulls away the fun. Stretching thin, they can't hold on. Blink and sparkle, then they're gone. Pressure falling, walls grow wide, nothing left for them inside. For a moment they expand, then they vanish from the land. Pop, 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 one by one, the vacuum pulls away the fun. Stretching thin, they can't hold on. Blink and sparkle, then they're gone.
Alrighty, I have our resin, and I am just going to grab my crushed crystal, which I thought I had on my table, but I didn't. I had it over on my other table, my work table. So let's get a little bit of this in there. And you want to make sure that you wipe off your sticks really good before you put them in any of your product, because that does contaminate. And we don't want to do that. It is okay to use the same stick, but you just want to make sure you get them wiped off. So I'm going to put in, where I'm using the clear, I'm going to put in some crushed crystal, just to give it some sparkle. Whoop, why am I wiping that off? I don't want to do that. That's a waste. I love this stuff. A little goes a long way. So let's just get this mixed in a little bit, and then we'll get started with the inks. Now, I'm beginning to think I'm adding too much ink. So I'm going to back off on the ink a little bit. I am going to spray the mold down pretty good, because we don't want any bubbles. But I was at the understanding that if you're using alcohol ink, it's already got alcohol in it. So you didn't need to add a lot of alcohol. Extra alcohol, excuse me. So I guess I was wrong. But I guess it depends on the mold that you're using or the type of product that you're using. I just don't know. But I do know he has a lot of spots in there, as you've seen. So I am going to spray it anyway. In every little area I can get any alcohol in, even though I'm using the alcohol ink, because I do have some problem areas in there. And I don't like the fact he always has bubbles on the top of his head. I just don't like it. So, I'm going to try to eliminate that. Okay. So, let's start. I'm going to put a couple drops of I have silver, red brown, black, iron black, and ice blue is the colors we're using today. Let me get this shaked up and open. Get these covers off. Make sure my covers stay with my bottles. And they do separate awful quickly. Okay. So I think I'm going to go with the black iron first because that's the gray. Kind of goes gray. But with the clear, I don't know what it's going to do. I'm going to put it down the sides here a little bit. I thought maybe with the clear we'd be able to see more. You know, more of the effect. Alright, let's start putting in some resin. And then we'll put in, well, let me get this stick out of here first. Because I don't need it. Okay. So I started with that on the top. Then I'm going with this one next. I'm going to stay to the sides. So that it stays to the side. This is where I don't know if I'm what's happening. Stay right over there. So I'm going to try keeping it on the sides. And I thought if I used the clear, that it wouldn't be so dark. No, I want this one. But I could be using too much, ink. I don't know. It's already, to me, it's already looking too dark. Or it could be the fact I'm using dark ink. I don't know. I just don't know. Could be the colors mixing together. Keep these over here. Come on. But I thought if I used the clear, I might have a better shot. At getting something. Because I really like this mold. There we go. Now it looks like I got a lot of green in there, and I don't have any green. Now I mixed up 4 ounces the first time, 3 ounces this time, and I still have extra. That's okay. We will make some more skulls. Make some more skull earrings. Now I can only hope that I don't have any bubbles in those problem areas. I can only hope. So, do I want, well, yes, I'm going to. I am going to go into those areas where I know there's problems. And hopefully I'm going to relieve that air. And this time I'm hoping we will have a bubble-free skull. That's what I'm hoping for. Actually, I'm praying for, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. But I just said it. Alrighty. So, just going to get this cleaned up and then we're going to move on to the earrings. I have my skull mold right here and ready to go. Looks like I need to put a little bit more in here first because the Q-tip sucked up some. Look at that. I try to clean it up and I'm making a more of a mess. But that's my life. I do this crafting. I make messes. And then I clean them up and then I make more messes and I clean them up. That's what resin is. Make a mess, clean it up. Make a mess, clean it up. All right, let's get a little bit more in here. A little bit more. Just so I can round it off because it will shrink as it cures. There we go. Now, whoops, I just dripped in the skull. Let's do some skulls here. Now, I don't have much, so I'm going to use the red-brown in the first set. I'm going to put a couple drops this time. The top, the mouth. Come on, there we go. Come on, there we go. Let's see what we get. I hope yep, you can see me. Just checking the monitor. I'm hoping this is going to be an awesome effect where it's clear. Looks like it is. Looks like it is. And you just want to dome it slightly. That one's a little too much. Let me just get a little drop. Here's what I need for this one. Just to dome it out. There we go. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Now, next color. Let's do this color. This is the ice blue. I'm going to go over here. I think I'm going to do 3 drops. I hope you can still see me. Wait a minute. Let's move this over very easily. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. I want you to be able to see the effects of when I pour it in. It's getting slower in the cup. I'm pouring it directly in the middle. Ooh. I'm going to like these. Yeah, 3 drops is better than 2. Now, let me just get an extra drop to dome these out. Make sure I get them filled. I don't have enough for another set, but I might have enough to do like another skull, like for a box, top of a box or something. Or maybe I can put a skull on a set of wings, because I do have wings. And I make these awesome necklaces. I just gotta get them made and get them put in the store. Alright, so let's get that made. Now I usually make my necklaces. Let's go with this. Let's see what I can come up with. Oh, I might be able to get 2 out of here. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm right in your way, aren't I? Ooh. Resin's getting thicker. Ooh. Ooh. I did get another set. There we go. I got one of each. Well, not each color, but a set of each of the nice colors. So we're going to have 3 sets of earrings. Oh, Lord, I overload that. Look at that, because I didn't fix the mold. But I can fix that now. Come on. Come on. I can fix that now. Just shove it right in the next one. I must have, when I moved the mold. Happened when I moved the mold. I didn't fix it right. Like I said, messy, messy, messy. Messy Marvin. Okay. Well, since we have that, let's see what I got. Let's put a drop of that one. And a drop of that one. That one's already in there. These two are too similar. So let's see what I can come up with. Just by scraping the cup. Here we go. I'd love to have those curved spatulas. I'm working on it. There we go. Look at that. I got enough. That one's got all 3 colors in it. As long as I don't overflow it. There we go. Now, let's make sure my mold's right. Look at this one. It's overflowing now. Just push it right into that one. Then I'll just trim those all up when they come out of the mold. And they'll be ready to roll. Alrighty. I just don't want them to stick together. There we go. We're going to have some earrings and something right there for something. Something special. Alright, now that one looks like it could use a drop. Now, can I get that drop out of this cup? Let's see if I can. There we go. That's all it needed. Because if it's rounded now, then there's less work later. Alrighty. So now I will see you when everything is cured. And we will be doing some demolding. Now, this one goes here. So I will be back, guys. Gotta clean off my finger before I can touch my mouse.
Happy place is the place to be. Learning, laughing, sharing, and having fun with me. Learning's always fun when you're having fun too. That's the magic that we made me. place is the place to be. Learn and laugh and share with me.
Now that it's out of the mold and all sanded up and all cleaned up, I thought I would show you how I attach the flat back bail on the back. Now these I'm going to use clear. And I'm going to take just a little bit of some UV resin. And I'm going to put just a dot. Just a dot. But when it comes out of the bottle, and sometimes it can be very slow, but you want just enough to attach the flat back bail. Hello, I'm here. There we go. Here it comes. And I mean, you don't want very much, because once you put the bail on, it's going to spread out. Oh, good thing I didn't tip that over. Now, once we put the bail on, it's going to spread out. It's going to cover that whole area. Just move it around a little bit. And you can even take a tool and go like that. Now, I have to pick it up, move it around a little bit to make sure it's in where I want it to be. I like to line it up with the nose, the skull, to make sure it's where it needs to be. And then I quickly hit it with the light. Whoop, when the light's the right way, so that it will stay. And it doesn't take long. And then I move on to the next one, and of course that's already spread. Which is good. And you want to get them the same height. I try to put them just to, like, so the attachment is touching the skull. Secure it down. Pick it up and make sure it's where you want it to be. And then hit it with the light real quick, so it doesn't move. Ha, look at this, guys. Could see through the skull. So that's how I do it. And that one's a little crooked. And because it's not fully cured yet, I can actually move it a little bit. And then turn it back on and it will secure it. I mean, it looks crooked on the back, but as long as your hook is in the right spot, you'll be okay. And then you can leave it this way, or you can choose to cover the whole back. It's totally up to you. And then I usually put it under the light for a full cure for about 2 minutes. And I will do that, and I'll be right back. I'm sorry, my son came in. I totally got sidetracked, but here I am at the end. I just put the back coat on, and I'm curing it to give it that full, nice, smooth back coat, and I've covered the bezel. So I'm just getting it basically covered enough, and now I will put it back under the UV light, now that it has its bezel, and we'll cure it for another full 2 minutes. The other one is already finished, so I will be back as soon as these both have cured, and I will show you how I put on the attachments. So I will see you in a click. Alrighty, now they are out of the large cure light. And let me see. Right here. This is the effects of being in clear resin. Look at this. Oh, you can't see it because my light's turned on. Hold on. Just a second. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Oh, you can't see it. Well, I could see the skull right through the skull's eyes. Oh, let me see. Can I get it? Or help I was looking down instead of at the camera. At the monitor, I mean. Let me see. Can I get it? So you can see the effects of the skull. There we go. Instead of having the camera aimed at you. There we go. Can you see it now? A little bit, maybe? There we go. You can see right through these earrings, but they're a beautiful color. They really are. Oh, enough of the light show, huh? Get right to the business. Let me just get my light turned back on. Now let me show you how I make them earrings, and then we'll get to the main event. Enough playing around, Connie, right? Get to the show. Whoop. Miss Clutzbill over here. I pick out the right size ring, whichever ring I decide I want to put on there. And given the size of the hook, I try to go with a medium size. And you want to pick out the same size for each earring. Or you can go funky and pick different sizes. It doesn't matter. Some people like that kind of stuff. Now, I've chosen gold. And you just want to take your O-ring. And you want to find the slit, the opening. And you want to slightly twist it. Not pull, but slightly twist it. And then you want to slide the earring on when you don't have your tool in the way. Now, this is something I get wrong every time. If your project is facing you, you want your earring going the other direction, the opening. So you want this going to the back. Now, I'm probably telling you wrong. But let's see. It's got to be facing the opposite direction. I don't know how many times I've had to undo earrings. Now this one I did too far. There we go. Oh, I did it right. And there's our earring. And it's going to face in the right direction. Because if this is facing you, you want this to face the opposite direction. Let's try it again. Find the opening. And twist, not pull. You just want to slightly open it. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. So I can't look at the screen. I'm shaking today. I can't look at the screen, plus do this. I'm going to put this towards me. Now see, it's going to go the other way now. So this needs to be, let's take this off. Get myself confused. No, go this way. And this goes the other way. It's easy to confuse an old woman. Oh, oh, I did it right. And there we have another. We have a set of earrings with nice flat backs. And I'll put those on a card and put those right in the store. I didn't put the eyes on this set, the rhinestones, because I think that might freak some people out, but I'll put these right into the store. Now, let's get into our main project and see how our skull came out. Let me clean this table off just a little bit. Oh, there's my water. Can't use too much alcohol around me. And then wipe it down. Doesn't do such a good job as the alcohol does, but it does do some. And then I'll go over it with some duct tape to pull off all these pieces of glue or resin or whatever may be on my table. And it does help clean your mats. But I'll get to this later. Create and then clean, right? That's what we got to do. Now, it still looks green to me, but we're going to see. Let me put you on the other camera. Alrighty. It's kind of crooked. I'm still trying to fix it. But you're here. Are we ready? I am nervous to see how this came out. But I'm trying. I really am. I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to do this. Because this is such a cool mold. Oh. Well, it's definitely a different effect. It popped right out that time. Definitely different with the clear. Wow, that's a different effect, but it's kind of cool. Wow. Still got kind of little bubbles under his chin. But his cheeks came out good this time. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Look at this. Whoop, 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 whoop. He's alive. Look at this. And look when you look the other direction. Look at the colors. The colors come when we're going up. Because he sits like this, so they come up. I'm going to figure out this mold. I really am. But it looks cool. It really does. Even with the clear resin this time, but I still got that one bubble right there on his head. But the color maintained in his face and his cheeks. It seems to stay in the areas where there's indents, I want to say. Where it's smooth, it kind of just glides. I'm definitely going to have to do some mica powder on this, the next one. But we're going to do this one again first. Our little pot. Because I like these molds. But not right in a row. You're probably getting tired of this skull. I've done it, what, 4 times now? 3 times? 2 times? Not sure. But yeah, this is our project and how it came out today. Now, we've done it in the black. We did this in the white. It does come out kind of cool. Let me put my light under there. Just out of curiosity. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Can you see it through the back? Can you see how that's lighting up? How that effect is working? With the clear resin? Look at the lights. Now this would be awesome for a black light. Sorry, my light's kind of tall. Let me turn my light off. I don't really have a black light, but I will turn it on my turntable and see if that works. Now let me see that. Look at that with the clear resin. That is just awesome. You can't really see it on the camera, but wow, what an effect from this direction. Wow. Wow. Okay, sorry, enough playing. I like to have fun, I'm sorry. But that is just, oh wow. So definitely stay for pictures and a little video. And I thank you for watching today, and I will definitely see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Please come back soon. Don't be a stranger now. Hit that subscribe and ring the bell somehow. Give me a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Motto tag is here to break the law of boring content. We bring the heat, moving to the rhythm of the street. Same crafty channel, same crafty time. Ready for the next big climb. Stay connected, stay in touch, because we love it very much. Come back soon, don't fade away. We have so much more to say. Ring the bell and join the crew. Everything we do is new. Crafty vibes are in the air. Show us that you really care. Scrolling down to find the gold. The story's waiting to be told. Click the button, make it stick. Time is moving way too quick, but we will wait right here for you with something fresh and something new. Same crafty channel, same crafty time. Ready for the next big climb. Stay connected, stay in touch, because we love it very much. Come back soon, don't fade away. We have so much more to say. Ring the bell and join the crew. Everything we do is new. Crafty vibes are in the air. Show us that you really care. Don't be a stranger now. Take a bow. We are waiting here, making things Come back soon, don't fade away. We have so much more to say.